decorating the houses with colorful rangolis, bursting firecrackers, and inviting near and dear ones to their households for participating in a sumptuous feast. The lighting of lamp is a way of paying homage to the deity for the attainment of health, wealth, knowledge, peace, valor, and faith. Today, all of us from the Global Society for HSC Professionals and Seeds of Sustainability would like to raise our hearts to the Almighty for the choicest blessings to celebrate this event together with the children from all around the world. There is a light in each of us. This light, with this song, let us make it shine. Can you hear the song? Can you see?
Yes. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Now we can't hear it. So now we can't hear it, but just see it.
Yeah. See it.
So now we can hear and see.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, shine. Deep inside my heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Deep inside my heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine all around my friends. I'm gonna let it shine all around my friends. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I would like to introduce Dr. Kamal Soi, President of GSHP. He is a well-known expert in logistics and transportation. He is a member of the Road Safety Council, Government of India, a versatile, dynamic person in the pursuit of safety in life, be it human or animal. Every breathing thing is precious, and he has been honored with humanitarian award from the USA, Godfrey Phillips Physical Bravery Award. He has written around 10 books on the subject, 100 plus papers, and a TED speaker on global best practices in drivers training.
The whole India, whole world to celebrate that function. And apart from that, all the religions, whether they are Sikhs, whether they are Christians, whether they are Muslims, they all celebrate this festival of light with great fun, frolic, and joy. And today also, this day is known as a Children Day, when Chacha Nehru always used to call our children and very dearly, and he always said, children are future of our nation and the world across. Respected children, today is your day, and this day we have to celebrate, keeping in mind our future generations. You are going to lead us through. You are our what we call it as, you will catch us, we will come behind you and we will see that you shine and always excel in whatever you do, children. I can see in the agenda, Kirti ji has written road safety as well. Every third Sunday we remember this is a World Remembrance Day for Road Accident Victims. Children, we always have to observe road safety. Road safety, when I say road safety, you have to make sure that you do not cross at red light. You always have to respect red light, always wear seat belt, always wear helmets, always tell your parents when you are
Hello, bye.
to make sure that they always also wear seat belts, not to press honks.
Happy Diwali, sir.
Don't let them drive when they are drinking. So children, I wish you again a very
Happy Diwali, sir.
Again, a very happy Children's Day. Welcome today, a very special guest, my mother like Madam Panna Patel. She is the force behind our Dr. Jeetu Patel, and Dr. Jeetu Patel has been excelling with there is a woman behind the success of every man, and I believe that Panna ji has been a real, very big support for our Dr. Jeetu Patel. And now today Panna ji is going to share a lot of good stuff with you on this very pure day when we have Amavasya and the whole night is going to be very black. We are going to lit candles, lights, diyas, and we are going to make sure the whole world is lit. What we have to do today, we have to make sure our heart is very pure. We have to shed few things. We have to shed our anger. We have to shed the ego what we have. We have to shed the hatred against each other. Children, this day let us commit 3 things. Number 1, we will be all one. Baba Nanak said, Manas ki jaat sabe ek pehchan bo, that all human beings are one. No caste, no religion, no races. So we all have to show to the world that we are all one, whatever may be the social status, whatever may be the caste, whatever may be the religion. So we are going to be one. Number 2, we have to observe all road safety rules while walking, while driving, while moving with our parents on the roads, so that we are safe and world around us is also safe. We have to respect our elders. As we respect our elders, God becomes very happy. So let us observe all these 3 things, and I wish you once again, all my children, Panna Ban, Dr. Jeetu Patel, and all my friends from GSHP, a very happy and prosperous Diwali. And I believe that we all keep celebrating this Diwali in this fanfare and this secularism where all the religions are together.
No, welcome, sir.
Harmony. Thank you very much. Have a great time, and once again, very happy Children's Day.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Soy, for your lovely words. Wish you a happy Diwali from all of us here. We would love to invite Sri Madhubura, Senior Vice President of GSHP, to introduce our guest of honor, Srimati Panna Patel. Sir, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Mrs. Panna Patel, born in Baroda, India, was raised in Mumbai. She attended Srimati Nathibai Damodar Thakre Women's University in Mumbai and obtained a BS Honours degree in Child Development in the year 1966. After graduation, she moved to England and married Mr. Jitendra C. Patel. She is the mother of 2 daughters. Pannaji obtained further certification to manage a children's daycare while living in Chester, England. After her daughters began attending school full-time, Pannaji transitioned to working in the Chester City Council in an executive solicitor's office. In 1982, Pannaji and her daughters joined her husband, who began working with the world's largest oil and gas corporation, that is Aramco in Saudi Arabia. Pannaji reconnected with her passion to educate expatriate children as a pioneer of an international school under the US consulate patronage, first as a science teacher and then as a second grade teacher. She completed an associate degree in education from the University of Alabama, USA. During her 20 years teaching, she was instrumental in introducing many new programs to the school to benefit children of all ages. Most notably, Pannaji is known globally for pioneering a Speak Out program, which provided children ranging from first grade through senior high with a platform to gain confidence and delivering speeches in front of the audience. Pannaji coordinated and implemented many academic and extracurricular programs during her tenure as a teacher, while applying her strong child development background and skills to nurture student success. With this short introduction, I welcome Mrs. Panna Patel ji to deliver her address to the children on how to enhance public speaking skills. Thank you. The floor is now yours, Panna ji.
Thank you, Mr. Madhu Buraji.
Thank you, ma'am.
And can I have my PowerPoint slide presentation when I speak,
Yes.
please? Thank you, Mr. Madhu Buraji, for your kind introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Panna Patel, thank you for giving me this opportunity to make this presentation on the importance of the public speaking skills while celebrating this very special Children's Day. As mentioned, I worked as a teacher for an American international school operated under the US Consulate in Saudi Arabia for 20 years. I was one of the pioneers of the school established for
Good morning, madam.
children of expatriate employees in Saudi Arabia. We started with 150 students with a limited few teaching staff. Over the years, the school performance was rated as #1. And when I left the school in December 2001, the school had nearly 3,000 students. Next, please.
Ma'am? Madam?
During my teaching career, I developed and introduced many student development programs, including Speak Out program, teaching why public speaking is so important. Let us talk about our children, who are nation's future and assets. They would play an extremely important role in industry or in public life. Next, please. This presentation is beneficial to all children and also to parents who should teach and support their kids. This is in fact true for all adults, no matter how much they think they know. If they cannot express themselves well, they need to learn speaking skills too. It is very important to know how to hold the conversation and attract attention of people you desire who should be listening to you. Generally, people do not have good listening skills. It is therefore important that you develop good public speaking skills to overcome these challenges. Next,
Good
please.
morning, ma'am. This is the start video, ma'am.
Today,
Silent,
I would
silent.
attempt to share how I developed this Speak Out program to help initially my own school children and then to help thousands of students elsewhere. The program first was started in 1982. It is still strong and ongoing in many nations globally after almost 40 years. I am happy and proud to say that many of my students who experienced the Speak Out program learning are now holding executive positions in major corporation or in public sector as successful individuals. It makes me feel happy when I receive a phone call from these well-accomplished individuals who express their gratitude for receiving the effective speaking skills. Next, please. The Speak Out program brought us so much educational value, making it popular in the community. We therefore started an annual Speak Out program competition. This program went viral. I began receiving invitations to participate in international teachers' conferences where I shared the importance of the Speak Out program. I also helped many attendees introducing the program in their school to help their students to become a great public speaker. I am aware of the fact that the program is adopted by many schools in the Middle East and in Southeast Asia nation. Let me go over briefly some basic elements of the Speak Out program. Next, please. Today's children are tomorrow's executives. Therefore, they need to learn to develop self-confidence from the very beginning. They need to be able to debate on any subject which involves knowing to speak with correct pronunciation and clarity. You should focus on using simple, appropriate, and interesting words to make the speech most effective. Teachers should listen to the student's speech at its early stage of presentations until improvement is achieved. They should practice the speech few times. Next, please. For an effective speaking, dramatic effects in the speech is very important. Tell them to show the gesture by moving the parts of their body. They should demonstrate the expression on their faces to suit to their thoughts and the contents of their speeches. Teach students show to raise or lower their voice, how to emphasize certain words or a sentence with appropriate tone and action. Next, please. Furthermore, teach them how to be flexible and how to deliver the speech at ease in a relaxed manner for a smoothness of their speech. By giving an example, show them how to change the tone according to the situation. Next, please. Once the speech is proofread by a student, teacher, and parents, as a rule, the student should be encouraged to memorize the speech well. At some stage of the speech, if the student forgets something, teach them how to proceed with the next statement of the speech with full confidence. Next, please. Emphasize the personality and the appearance of the speaker plays a very important role in effective speaking. Tell them to look smart and to wear appropriate clothes. Advise them to do nothing but their best while delivering the speech. For accomplishing the big success, speakers should have a lot of enthusiasm for making a speech to grab a full attention of the audience. Next, please. One of the very essential and important language art objectives is the listening skills. Students must pay dedicated full attention in listening to speeches, which helps a great deal in developing their listening skills. The same holds true for adults too. Next, please. I would not go over the categorized objectives specifics to grade 1 to 3, grade 4 to 6 and onward that the teacher may consider focusing. I would be happy to share them separately if any educational authority is interested. Next, please. For smooth and effective operation, it is important to establish a working committee on a Speak Out program. Nominations from the faculty should be invited. A chairperson, based on a good leadership qualities and knowledge about the Speak Out program, should be appointed by the principal of the school. Selections of the committee members is also equally important to be able to assign a specific task. Next, please. According to grade levels, the teachers select themes for students to focus on. Example, grade 1 to 3, my dream school. Grade 4 to 6, the role of parents, teachers, and peers in molding my life. Next, please. Teachers' role is explained the topic. They provide guidance to students based on the selected theme. Speeches should be 1 or 2 minutes for grade 1 to 3, 2 to 3 minutes for grade 4 to 10, and they should conduct trial run for required improvements based on the criteria listed. Next, please. A letter should go out to parents explaining what is Speak Out. It should also explain the objectives behind the Speak Out program and on what topic the parents should help their children in preparation of their speech. Next, please. Students should then begin to prepare the speech in a written format under the guidance of the parents and teachers. Of 1 full day of speech clinic before the Speak Out program for the Toastmasters to teach the speaking skills with demonstration suitable to the grade level. Students are provided the necessary guidance on what criteria they should have in their mind while preparing and presenting their topic in public speaking gatherings. Next, please. School administration and the Speak Out committee should prepare a list of guests of honors, VIP, to be invited on the Speak Out program day. Next, please. School administration should also assist in selecting the judges from the invited distinguished guests for an unbiased evaluation. Next, please. It is very important that students themselves write invitation letters, which is made a part of Language Art program. Furthermore, even the follow-up should also be done by students by making personal phone calls to the invited guest. Next, please. It is the intent of the Speak Out planners to involve each and every student, giving them the opportunity in an educational experience so that each one of them wins through an active participation. Teachers use evaluation criteria like pronunciation, enunciation, use of body language, vocal variety, memorization, stage presentation, etc. when they select finalists and alternate speakers. Next, please.
Ma'am, painting competition is over.
No.
The Speak Out performance stage is prepared and decorated suitably according to the selected theme. Next, please.
Ma'am, the painting competition is over.
Next, please. The judge grade the students on criteria form to ensure quality and non-biased assessment. Students may look at their evaluation, but no public announcement is made. The emphasis is participation rather than the individual competition. Next, please. Everyone Everyone who participated is a winner. All students get a participation certificate awarded. Next, please. On completion of the Speak Out program, it is a good idea that students also get involved in extending their thank you notes to everyone who supports the program. Next, please. Over 20 years of my experience has shown that students at all grade level are learning the speaking as well as listening skills, and evidently with lots of fun and success. I have received feedbacks attributing their excelling excellence to the Speak Out program that the needed communication skills bringing them success. I therefore strongly recommend that you consider conducting the program in your educational organization. If not done already, it would be my personal pleasure to assist you with the needed further information to introduce the program at your educational facility, of course, through Ms. Kirtiji. Next, please.
Ma'am, can you tell us how to upload our paintings?
Next, please. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very joyous day of festival of Diwali for all Indians, wherever they may be. Diwali's origin goes back to more than 5,000 years. It celebrates the Lord Rama's return after his 14 years of exile. The people of his kingdom Ayodhya welcomed him back with many thousands of lit lamps and dancing all nights for many days, expressing their joy. Climatically, this celebration coincides with the happiness of harvesting the seasonal crops. Diwali usually is family and friends affair. Children have lots of fun with Indian sweets and fireworks. I wish everyone a very happy Diwali with their continued good health. Next, please. Finally, before closing, I thank GSHP and the SOS for giving me this opportunity to speak with you all. I'm deeply thankful to Ms. Kirtiji and Mr. Madhu Buraji for their deep interest in the community and also for helping me in materializing this event as reality. My sincerest appreciation to all my beloved children on this Diwali day, along with their parents and teachers who are great listeners. My special thanks to all distinguished guests and the respectable governing body executives of this professional organization. Thank you.
The launch of the painting competition. So children, all the details you have been asking for, we have the answers from Ashokji now. So I request you to wait patiently when Smitaji is introducing Ashokji and he will take over.
I would like to introduce Mr. Ashok Galarapati, Vice Chairman GSHP to now. Mr. Ashok Galarapati, Vice Chairman GSHP, is a world-class expert in HSC with over 3 decades of experience. He is based out of Kuwait and he has received the Charles V. Herbertson Award, ASSP President's Award and Region 5 Safety Professional of the Year Award, and the Edgar Montasso Queenie Safety Professional Award and ASSP Fellow Award.
So Ashokji, I would now request your permission to launch the painting competition.
Thank you, Kirtiji. Thank you for the introduction. Children, are you seeing on the screen? There is a 4 columns standing there. This belongs to the GSHP, Global Society of HSC Professionals. First, I would like to thank our Jitu Patel, Chairman of the GSHP, and Dr. Kamal Soi, President of GSHP, and the Senior President, Mr. Madhu Bura, as well as the KTG, and ambassadors who are joining from outside India, Mr. Subbarao from UAE, Madam Kalaji from the Sri Lanka. I was listening to Panna Madam, and she really spoke well on the Speak Out program. I wish I underwent this program when I was a child. Maybe I would have spoken better now. It was a very nice program called the Speak Out. You know, it's a very nice program. I request all the children and parents to take this program to your schools. So that's very important. You know, the communication is very important nowadays. So with that, I want to congratulate Seeds of Sustainability Organization for collaborating with the GSHP. As you see on the screen, one of the C is collaboration. We keep collaborating with the local organizations around the world, and today's event is one such collaboration. We are observing today the International Universal Children Day as well as the Indian Children Day, 14th November. So as our Dr. Kamal Soi already explained on the significance of these children days, so we would like to take this opportunity to engage the children, you know, with the competition. I have been seeing so many queries from the children on the painting competition. You know, everybody is talking about what is the requirement of the size and the color and so many things. If you children, you recall one artist called Henrik Johan Ibsen. Henrik Johan Ibsen is a theater artist from Norway. Once he said, one picture is worth 1,000 words. That's what we are doing today. One picture is 1,000 words. So we want your 1,000 words in your one picture. So the one picture size is A3 size. A3 means, everybody is asking what is A3. A3 means 30 centimeters by 42 centimeters. You can make a note, 30 centimeter by 42 centimeters. Yeah, that is the size of the paper. And the theme for this particular event is investing in our future means investing in our children. You got it? Investing in our future means investing in our children. And the second theme is eco-friendly Diwali. Madam Pannaji and Dr. Kamal Soi already talked about the Diwali. I'm sure every one of you already taken the Diwalis in the morning. So particularly on Diwali day. So enjoy your Diwali and eco-friendly way. In India, Supreme Court has given a lot of directives on how to celebrate Diwali with the crackers and other things. So now you need to talk about the eco-friendly Diwali in A3 size, about 30 centimeter by 42 centimeter size. And the third theme is road safety. The third theme is road safety. There are three themes. One is investing in our children. Second theme is eco-friendly. Third theme is road safety. Okay. All paintings have to be done in A3 size. On the right side bottom of your sheet, please write your name, age, standard, school name, city, mail ID, and phone number with international code, because this is a global event. We want to know from which country you are sending this particular submission, you know. And any medium can be used to paint, like watercolors, acrylic colors, pencil sketches, color pencils or oil pencils. All painting must be scanned and uploaded onto the separate link provided. We will be also sharing this link in the chat box. Only one entry per participant will be accepted. The best 4 paintings from each category will be selected. In order to confirm the authenticity of winning entries, the winner will be asked to click a picture of themselves with their painting for verification. That's what our senior vice president was telling, Mr. Madhu Bura. Every ready with the, in case their entry is winning, you should be ready with the physical poster with your photo. Okay, the decision of the judge event. Winners will be informed through SMS, ID, or phone call. all become the sole property of GSHP and being to showcase your good work in any event. And most important, madam, talking about who will be participating. So even in this program, everybody will be the winner. That means e-certificate will be issued and today is 14th November and date is just after 12 days, 26th November. Okay, 20th November, Indian time, midnight date. 11:59, 12 a.m. we can say. Date for. So these are the rules, children. If you have any further clarifications, of course, you can put in the chat box.
Sir, we're not able to hear you.
Sir, where should we write
Yes.
our country name, sir?
Country name in the right side bottom. Right side bottom of
There-
A3 cells.
To give name there only, na, sir?
Right side. Yeah, just city and country you can add it. Example, if you are speaking, saying from Vizag,
Sir, in which Sir, after the drawing, where should we send the drawing photos, sir?
One
you have
Google
to take
link.
a photo and upload it. We will send you the link now. Okay, we will send you the link.
In that we should upload it, sir.
అవును మేము లింక్ పెడతాం అందులో లింక్ పెట్టిన తర్వాత ఆ లింక్ కి అప్లోడ్ చేయాలి మీరు ఓకే సో కీర్తిజీ లెట్స్ కంటిన్యూ విత్ అవర్ ప్రోగ్రామ్
Sir, what should we draw, sir?
we
You
will
can
tell you the
draw
teams we
anything about
already
Before Diwali.
See, at the bottom of the flyer,
Yes.
two mobile numbers are given. Please call either of the mobile numbers and clarify all your doubts. If you have any, and time is there till 26th. Okay? Now don't disturb, let the program go. Yes, Jitbhai.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
now take the opportunity to thank Ashokji for wonderfully addressing the children with all their clarifications answered. So now we have another wonderful person, Dr. G.C. Patel, who is the chairman of GSHP. He is based out in Arizona in USA. He is a top-notch HSC professional for last 41 years experience in Aramco. He was the first Indian to be honored with American Society of Safety Professional Fellow in 2011 for his selfless contribution. We are very lucky to have him as our guide, and his blessings is what today we are realizing, giving back to the nation. We are all together celebrating through GSHP. So I now have pleasure in inviting Jitusi Patel.
I would like to thank both Madhubura ji and Ms. Kirti ji, supported by Mrs. Smita ji, and very warm welcome to all the governance body members who are present. Dr. Soy, who did a wonderful opening, Ashok ji, yourself, Dr. Praveen, who is also with us, who is our medical advisor, Mr. Subbarao, who is the GCC chair for GSHP, and all the ambassadors, in particular, Madam Kalaji from Sri Lanka. Each year, about 1.5 million, that means 15 lakhs of people are killed worldwide due to traffic accidents. Each nation is experiencing these unbearable losses globally. For example, in India only, over 700 deaths and nearly 4,000 serious injuries occur on a daily basis. And these are only those which are reported. The economic losses due to these kind of accidents are enormous. And just to give you an idea that these economic losses are almost close to 3% of India's GDP. That is, roughly speaking, in Indian rupees, 55,000 crores of rupees, and in US dollar, it is $8.2 billion every year. Road traffic injuries are the leading killer of people aged, particularly very young age, from 5 to 29 years. The burden is disproportionately borne by pedestrians, cyclists, and motorists, as Dr. Soy mentioned earlier, in particular, those living in developing nations. Since the adoption of World Day or Universal Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims by the United Nations, the day has become an important tool in global efforts to reduce road accidents. And I'm proud to share that the GSHP President, Dr. Kamal Soy, whom you already heard, welcoming very warmly, he is part of this process in this traffic victims remembrance. The day offers an opportunity for drawing attention to the scale of emotional and economic devastation caused by road crashes, and for giving recognition to the suffering of road crash victims and the work of support by the traffic police, as well as the emergency ambulatory and fire brigade rescue services. Road safety experts seek to save millions of lives of building road safety management capacity, improving the safety of road infrastructure, further developing the safety of vehicles, enhancing the safety awareness behavior of road users, and improving post-accident emergency responses. The objective of the day of remembrance of road traffic victims in 2020 are to provide a platform for road traffic victims and their families to remember all people killed and also seriously injured on their roads. I too personally pay my respectful tribute also to my own 3 family members who became victims of the road accidents, including a 5-year-old beautiful niece. So, ladies and gentlemen, and finally, I appeal to all of us to work together to promote evidence-based actions to prevent and eventually stop further road traffic death and injuries. And finally, on behalf of the GSHP, I thank once again Ms. Kirti ji and Mr. Madhu Buraji and those in their team for initiating the community alerts starting today with road safety. I wish everyone a joyous and safe Diwali, and I would like to make sure that you all take care and be safe under the current pandemic situation. I have full confidence and I give my full consent and approval of launching and initiating this release of community alerts of GSHP. Wonderful effort, wonderful initiative, and I wish them all success on an ongoing.
Children, this is the community alert of the road safety. We will be sharing with you all. We are inviting Mr. Subbarao for delivering the vote of thanks. Mr. Subbarao is our director of SP, Board of Certified Safety Professionals, USA, and he's also area 3 of the ASSP and he also GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council Chair for the G. Mr. Subbarao, please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, Ashok, for the wonderful introduction. And on behalf of Kirti, and I would like to present the word of thanks today. I take this opportunity to wish all of you, all the children, happy Diwali, and all the dignitaries here. Today it was a special occasion celebrating our children Diwali and releasing the community alerts in remembrance of road victims. We are very happy to hold this event with the support of all our GSHP ambassadors and governance members from various countries across the globe, starting from India, Sri Lanka, Middle East, Asia, Philippines, Singapore, UK, and Arizona, where the chairman sits. We acknowledge the large participants of students and other participants, and thank you all for making this event more special. And a special thanks to our guest of honor, Srimati Panna Patel, who with her outstanding special award program has enlightened us the importance of public speaking and tips to do that. Our special thanks to the trustee, Dr. Kamal Soy, President of GSHP, Ashok Allapati, Vice Chairman, and Chairman Jitu Patelji, who supported this event. We are very thankful to Senior Vice President Madhu Burraji, who was instrumental in putting this program, along with Mrs. Kirti D'Souza, Chair of Sustainability and Community Initiatives of GSHP, and Director of Seeds of Sustainability. We are thankful to the support of all our ambassadors who helped make this event happen and cascading the message across the globe in their respective regions, and to our collaboration with the Seeds of Sustainability. Thanks to Mrs. Smita Tom, Asian Polymers COO, and event committee of Seeds of Sustainability, who hosted the program very well. Thanks to AP Chambers, who supported with their Zoom connection, and one and all. Thank you very much.